Sitting in the morning sun, I'll be sitting when the evening comes, watching the ships roll in.
Hey gang, today we're going to be looking at the artwork of American painter Georgia O'Keeffe.
Sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. Ooh, I'm just sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time. I left my home in Georgia, headed for the Frisco Bay.
In order to appreciate Georgia O'Keeffe and the work that she painted, I think it's important to spend some time, just as Georgia would have, spend some time in nature. To get outside and just to observe.
Watching the tide roll away. Ooh, I'm sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time.
One of the things that Georgia O'Keeffe is known for is her perspective. She didn't just paint a flower. She painted the up-close version, the closest you could possibly be of a flower. She observed it as close as possible, looking at details.
So I guess I'll remain the same. Yes, sitting here resting my bones, and this loneliness won't leave me alone.
When I went outside, I found some leaves, some Spanish moss, some old wood with plants growing on it. I think they were lichen. I also found some cool limestone rocks with interesting shapes that might be fun to draw. And I found some bones that look like they're from maybe a deer.
Go outside and put yourself in Georgia O'Keeffe's shoes. Do you think that Mother Nature affected her paintings? The heat of the sun, a rainstorm, wind whipping past her canvas and easel probably made things pretty exciting.
Georgia spent a lot of time outside. She really appreciated nature. She spent some weeks in South Carolina in the forest. She also spent some time in New Mexico. I think she lived the later part of her life in New Mexico, appreciating the desert and observing it. She also spent some time in Texas.
So I'm just gonna sit on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. Ooh, I'm sitting on the dock of the bay.
Texas really inspired her to make some beautiful paintings. And today I'm hoping that Texas will inspire you to create something beautiful.
She will be remembered as the mother of American modernism. I recommend reading My Name is Georgia by Jeanette Winter. It's an awesome book. I think you'll get a lot of good info from it. All the illustrations show examples of some of Georgia O'Keeffe's artwork. One of my favorite parts in the book is when she's in the desert and she's gathering bones, things that she collected. I would imagine she went there looking for flowers, but realized there was none, and then decided to make the most of her situation. And what did she have? Their bones.
Watching the tide roll away. Ooh, I'm sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time.
This week, I'd like you to go outside and look for some objects that you think are interesting enough to draw. Give it a try. I found I could say things with color and shapes that I couldn't say any other way, things I had no words for.
What did you find on your hike?